So basically, I was like 17, 18 years old. I started working there, and then one of the guys that was already there, like I didn't recognize him. One of the workers that was there, sorry, he finished with me in grade 6 up at St. Greg's in up here in Doncaster. So, and he and him and a few other workers all had all their mates, and as the time went by, 1 year or 2 years, I was hearing stories of them, going out to these raves and getting on the pingers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, you know what I mean. So one
And that
year, it might have
appealed
been
to you.
2002, might have been 2000, towards the end of 2002. I was feeling like, I thought, okay, fair enough. Like, I really wanted like connection in my life and all that kind of thing.
Mhm.
So I kind of like, backed down a little bit and gave in to a little bit of peer pressure and I ended up going to my first rave, which was summer days back then. And because I was pretty cautious, I was pretty cautious about, about doing it. I did it slow. I took a half, and then did it slow. So when the event came, like I was waiting, like I was having, like, you know what I mean? It wasn't until probably the evening, probably about maybe just after 6 or 7 o'clock, I took my first, I took my first half pill, and I took another half, and then the first half pill was fucking great. I fucking loved it.
Yes.
It actually gave me a sense of confidence and a sense of like, euphoria, and like I felt like I was a different person. And one of the things I realized, without it, like being like without it, like I'm just an ordinary plain, you know, you know, lacks self-confidence, lacks self-worth type of person. You know what I mean? I was always, had no courage to stand up for myself and things like that. But when you introduced a pinger, like, I was like, yeah, fuck, like, it
Yeah.
was just a mad feeling. You know what I mean?
I could
And that's
imagine
when
someone with autism that
yeah,
undiagnosed is
yeah,
lacking connection with people,
yeah,
or struggling with connection with people,
yeah,
enter MDMA,
yeah,
or ecstasy as
yeah,
as it was known,
yeah,
just gives you all these empathetic feelings, and this endless love and all
yeah,
of
yeah,
those
yeah,
things that
yeah.
the good part of those drugs do. It must have been an overwhelmingly emotional experience.
It was, and it really was, and I just thought, why can't I feel like this normally? You know what I mean?
Yes.
It really it accesses an area in the brain that's dormant. You know what I mean? And really, and then I was pretty much, sold. I was pretty much sold on it, and I had the best time ever. It was one of the best moments of my life. Like I literally just loved it, and it just got me then. You know what I mean? Like that's when, but in the end. But in the end, for me, like that pretty much set me up for my recreational using
Yes.
part past that. So,
So
so
how
you
did it
know,
progress from that
yeah,
first amazing night
yeah,
and that experience at Summer Days?
yeah, yeah.